Welcome to the Crumb Cake Kitchen. It's been a while since I've been in the kitchen, and I'm so happy to be back. June is Pride Month, and today we'll be making a pride cake to celebrate. I've chosen to use the modern pride flag as my inspiration for this cake. I haven't included baking or icing the cake in this video. If you need help with that, check out my video, Cake Decorating for Beginners, with the above link, or on my channel for a step-by-step tutorial. I purchased these Hexagon cutters on Amazon. They're cheap and easy to use. I particularly like that I can make several shapes at once. I made my fondant colors yesterday so they'd have time to deepen and I could adjust if necessary. I always use Americolor gel color for coloring fondant. I love the rich colors that I can achieve. I cut out my colored pieces earlier to save time, and I'll show you how I cut them using the white fondant. Begin by conditioning your fondant so it's easy to work with. I use cornstarch so it won't stick to the working surface. I don't want my fondant to be sticky or it'll be hard to pick up and place on the cake later. The cornstarch really helps with this. Roll your fondant to about 1/8 of an inch thick. Now place the Hexagon cutter down and gently wiggle it a little in each direction. I'm starting at the bottom of the cake and working up as I find it a little easier. Since the cake is covered in Swiss meringue buttercream, I won't add any water or piping gel to stick the pieces on. If you're using American buttercream, you'll want to carefully add a small amount of water to the cake or the backside of the Hexagon pieces to make them stick. Occasionally, you'll have to cut the pieces to make them fit at the bottom or the top of the cake. Now we'll make an Isomalt sail topper for our pride cake. For this you'll need something tall like a bottle or a glass to place your silicone mat or parchment on. I've put a small drop of my modern pride cake colors in each section of my painting palette, and I have a skewer that I'll use to add a little to the Isomalt just before I shape it. I'm using Confectioner's Choice Isomalt. For a highly detailed tutorial on making Isomalt sails, please click on the link above or find it on my channel. Begin by pouring about 1 cup of Isomalt into a pot. I add approximately 1 tablespoon of water into the pot to help the melting get started. Cook on medium heat and stir often until the Isomalt is completely melted. Once the boiling has stopped and most of the bubbles have disappeared, pour the Isomalt onto the silicone mat. To be honest, I prefer to work with parchment paper, but I only have small pieces available today, so I'm using silicone. Now you need to work quick. I'm dipping my skewer into the gel color and just tracing a line from the center out with each color. There's absolutely no pattern for this, so do whatever you like here. Pick the mat up carefully and begin to shake out the Isomalt so the edges move and flow in different directions. The more random it is, the better it will look in the end. The colors will mix together and look great. Isomalt cools quickly, so you need to work fast. When you're happy with the sail, place it over the bottle and shape it as you wish. I've noticed that some of the edges are a little thicker than I'd like. A quick hit with a cooking torch will get the Isomalt moving again. It doesn't take very much, and you can always do it 2 or 3 times. It's better to do it a few times than burn it once. Now set it aside to cool completely. It should only take about 15 minutes. Now you're ready to remove the sail. Full disclosure, while I was filming my sail removal, I accidentally dropped it and had to make another one. This time I chose parchment paper, and I think you should too. It's so much easier. Carefully start to separate the sail from the parchment paper, little by little. Patience is important here, as this sail is fragile. There you have it, one beautiful rainbow sail. Place your sail on top of your cake and you're ready to go. Isomalt cannot withstand refrigeration, so keep it at room temperature. If you need to keep the cake in the fridge, wait until delivery to add the sail. I love how simple and clean this cake looks and what it represents to me. I hope you like it too. If you'd like to see more detailed tutorials like this one, please like and subscribe to my channel. And as always, thank you for watching.